Assalamu alaikum. My name is Sayyid Abokar and my roll number is 19-2199 and I'm joined by Faiz Malik today.
Hello, my name is Faiz Malik and my roll number is 192194. And today we will begin. We are making a video for our discrete project. Um, Abu Bakr will start by sharing his example of prologue.
Okay, first let me share my screen and I'll tell you how to install Prolog on your computer first. So first you will go to this website swi-prolog.org. Over here you will go to download and then click on SWI Prolog. Choose the release that you want. We will go with the stable release and then choose your operating system, and after clicking on it you will get a downloaded setup file. Now I'm going to show you that setup file. Down- There you will get a file like this, and after running it you will not get this error because I already have it installed. That's why I'm getting it. Now clicking on next and then choosing your path, etc. Following this wizard, you can easily install SWI Prolog. I have already installed it, so I will be showing you how to run it. Let me close it and then you can start. You will get a desktop shortcut like this. After opening it, you will get a terminal such as this, and we will be using this terminal to check for queries, etc. Now to load a knowledge base, you can either click on new after going to file tab. You will, if you want to type a new knowledge base, we already have a knowledge base that we've downloaded from the internet to show you the basics of Prolog. Let me open it. Example, yes. And this opens in the text editor. Now these are facts of thief bracket winning dot. The facts end with dot. This shows that before this uh, the fact has ended. And how to read this fact, this shows that Winnie is a thief, and over here Winnie likes ball. Okay. So this is how you write facts in prologue. You cannot start a Winnie or ball or any other argument with a capital letter because that is how you represent a variable in prologue. I will show you this moving on. Now to write predicate, these are all called facts, by the way, and to write a predicate, you can write it like for a name, and then the first argument, second argument, or how many arguments you want to add. Over here, you can see that X starts with a capital letter. This shows that this is a variable and not a fixed entity. Now, uh, this is how you represent an if in prologue with a colon and then a dash. This shows that may steal for John comma X will be true if all these conditions are true. The first condition is thief John. This shows that John is a thief. If this is true, then this comma represents an and. If you want an or, you can use a semicolon, but we want both the conditions to be true, so we will be using a comma for and then shows John likes X. So John will may steal something if John is a thief and John likes X. If both of these are true, then may steal will be true. To run this code, we will click on compile and click on compile buffer. Yes, save changes. I will you get this green line if there are no errors. If you get a red line there, that means that there is an error in your knowledge base. Now to run this, we will type the name of the query and then John comma Paul. Now this will return false because John is a thief, but John does not. The X will be ball and John does not like ball. Winnie likes ball. Now to check for dollar, and this is true because John is a thief and John does like dollar. Now this will be all, and Faiz will tell you about our knowledge base. Thank you.
Thank you, Abu Bakr. I will start by first sharing my screen, and I will show you. So the first part of our project was to build a knowledge base that consisted of that consisted of facts. Like Abu Bakr showed, the facts were like the facts were the facts are given over here, and we have to follow, we had been given raw data, and we had to convert that raw data into our knowledge base. So the first fact that we had to make was called is called student, and its arguments were roll number and name. So that fact was made by using the raw data given in student list. You can see I had this is our knowledge base, and we began by writing our the name of our fact, that is student, and the first student's number roll number was is written over here, followed by a comma, and then the name of the student. As Abu Bakr told that the spaces are not provided, spaces are not facilitated in Prolog, so can't use any spaces that are written over here or over here. The full stop is followed by the fact, and it ends over here. So the second fact that we had to make was instructor, and it had email and ID as its arguments. You can see our fact over here. The first this information we took from the file name as instructor details. You can see that in the first argument was the email address of the instructor and followed by its name. Our argument list contains just that, and without any full stop or this at the rate of symbol, because Prolog doesn't allow special symbols, but it does allow a limited number of symbols. Now moving on to the other facts, such course is another fact, and we obtained this fact from um list of courses. Course fact contains the first arguments is the course code, that is the special code assigned to each course, and this is followed by the respective name of that course. Data structure is a unique name of the course, and CS218 is its respective course code. Now, the next fact was course section. Course section course section contains the unique course code, and followed by in which section it is being taught. This we obtained from again the same list of courses. You can see the name of the course and the and the respective section in which it is being taught. Now you can see in our database, knowledge base, it contains all the information that is provided in the raw data. Now you can another fact was section. It contained roll number and section ID. Uh, this we obtained from the raw data provided in uh, raw data provide in the student list. First is the first argument is that of the roll number of the student, and then you can see the section in which the student studies. And this makes up the fact of section. Now we can move on to another fact, that is teaches. Teaches contains the email ID of the teacher, and the section ID in which the teacher teaches. This we obtained from uh, you can see the argument of teacher teaches in our knowledge base. This we obtained from instructor details. Instructor details. You can sorry we obtained this information from a list of courses. You can see the instructor's name in front of the section in which the instructor teaches that course. So Mr. Adnan teaches section A of data. You can see in our database. Adnan Tariq teaches CSA. And then moving on to the another fact, capacity. Capacity contains the room ID of the room, and the capacity that room can hold. You can see this course, the capacity over here. The first argument is C301. This was provided in the Excel sheet classroom details. We copied we copied the room number as it is, and capacity also as it is. This made up our capacity fact. The last fact provided that we had to make to complete our database was exam time. Exam time contained the day on which the exam was being held, the starting time, the ending time of the exam, the course code of the exam, as also the room in which the exam was being held. This was provided in the sheet mock date sheet, and we had to look from this to make up our database. The days provided over here, the starting time and finishing time is provided over here. We omitted AM and PM and spaces. You can see we have used colon over here because Prolog allows colon, but it doesn't allow special characters like dollar or at the rate. And the classroom is given over here, and the course code is given over here. So that made up our knowledge base. Uh, now we'll begin explaining our predicates that answers our queries. Now Abu Bakr will start by explaining his predicates.
Thank you, Faiz. Let me start by sharing my screen, and then I will show you. Okay. So to show you my predicates, I will first load my file, final database. Okay. Now I need to compile this file, and then we can run the predicates. Okay. Now, I was responsible for the even predicate, so I will start with predicate number two, which is teaching. This tells us if an instructor is teaching a specific course or not. Now, we will take the example of Hassan Mustafa and data structures. This should return true because Hassan Mustafa does teach